Hello and Assalamualaikum everyone. Alright, so in this video, I would like to explain on your Pra UPS 1 yang semalam awak dah jawab. Okay, so ramai sangat yang cakap dekat saya tak sempat nak jawab soalan. Okay, so I think memang masa dia sekejap. So we have 22 questions to answer in just 35 minutes. Okay, tapi lagi satu sebab saya rasa sebab awak tak biasa juga, you are not familiar with objective questions. Okay, so that's why awak rasa macam susah. Okay, so you are used to answer subjective question in which you need to write the steps one by one. Okay, so satu persatu step awak tulis dalam subjective question. Okay, tapi sekarang ni dalam Pra UPS, dalam UPS kita, semua soalan dia soalan yang melibatkan objektif. So we need to like find the method, find a way for us to save our time. Okay, so kita kena cari jalan yang paling cepat, yang paling mudah untuk kita dapatkan jawapan. Okay, alright, so jom kita tengok satu-satu soalan ni. Okay, so soalan nombor 1 sampai nombor 12. 1 sampai 12 dia adalah chapter 1. Okay, so 13 until 17 is chapter 2. And lastly, 18 until 22 is chapter 3. Okay, so awak memang kena mahir chapter 1 sebab dia ada a very big percentage in your UPS. Okay, so dia ada 12 soalan sahaja untuk chapter 1 ni. Padahal yang lain ni 5, this one 5, yang atas ni 12. So dia memang paling besar lah. Okay, so memang awak kena mahir chapter 1. You need to master all the integration, substitution by parts. You need to master the what else? Substitution by parts and also volume and juga area. Okay, so jom kita tengok soalan satu-satu. Saya padam dulu. Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alright, so soalan yang pertama, dia minta kita integrate the function. Okay, so function ni dia sebenarnya dah memang simple. Okay, so apa yang awak perlu buat, what you need to do is just to bring this one up. Okay, so this one no need to bring it up sebab nanti dia akan jadi ln. So apa awak akan dapat kat sini is actually integral 2 over x minus 5x to the power of negative 4 dx. Okay, so daripada sini boleh integrate terus. So awak akan dapat 2 ln x. Okay, and then minus 5x to the power of negative 4 plus 1, negative 3 divided by negative 3. And then don't forget to plus c. Okay, so this one ada negative, this one ada negative. So they cancel out, dia akan jadi positif. So mana jawapan yang paling sesuai? Okay, so this one dia akan jadi x kuasa 3. So you have 2 ln x plus 5 over 3 x cube. 2 ln x plus 5 over 3 x cube. Your answer is B. So, okay, satu nombor 1. Alright, so next question, number 2. Okay, so soalan bagi kita macam tu bentuk dia. Okay, so kita bawa dia naik ke atas. We bring this one up. Okay, so that senang untuk kita integrate. So awak kan dapat 8 darab 2x tolak 5. Okay, so dia dah jadi kuasa negatif 3. And then you have square root kat situ. So maksudnya dia per 2. Okay, so sekarang boleh integrate terus. So 8 constant stay sahaja kat depan. And then copy sahaja apa yang ada dalam bracket. Okay, so this one untuk soalan ini awak boleh guna this method sebab yang in bracket ni adalah linear. So when it is linear, you can use this method, power rule. This must be linear. Okay, so negative 3 over 2 plus 1, negative 1 over 2. And then divide by your new power, negative 1 over 2. And then also you need to divide by the derivative inside the bracket, which is 2. Okay, settle. Alright, and then this one cancel out, this one cancel out. So ada satu sahaja dekat bawah. So awak akan dapat negative 8. Okay, and then 2x minus 5 power of negative 1 over 2. Okay, so kalau tengok dekat sini, jawapan yang ada negatif dekat depan is this one, the only negative 8. Yang ni ada 8 tapi tak ada negatif. This one ada 8 tapi tak ada negatif. Okay, so that is your answer, A. Alright, settle. Okay, so number 3. Okay, so nombor 3, kalau tengok, dia ada dua cara. You have two methods to solve. Okay, so the first one is awak boleh guna substitution. So saya guna substitution. Let u equal yang denominator. So I will have x square plus 2x. Then du dx is equal to 2x plus 2. Okay, so from here, I have only x plus 1 dekat atas and also dx. So I want to make this one into this one. Okay, so macam mana saya nak buat? So I'm going to factorize first the 2 from the right hand side. So I will get x plus 1 and then du over dx. Okay, so kita pindah-pindahkan sampai dapat du over 2 is equal to x plus 1 dx. Settle. Okay, so daripada sini kita boleh terus masukkan ke dalam kita punya function. So awak akan dapat integral. So this one dia dah jadi u. So you have 1 over u and then you need to multiply with the rest. Yang warna pink ni dah jadi this one. So you have du over 2. Okay, so sebenarnya dah boleh integrate terus dah. So constant dekat depan, biar dia dekat luar. And then you have 1 over u. 1 over u integrate, you get ln u plus c. Okay, so from here, sebenarnya awak tak perlu tulis dah. You don't have to write apakah jawapan awak kat sini. Terus je cari jawapan yang sebenar dekat sini. Okay, so you have 1 over 2 and then ln u. U is x squared plus 2x. Your answer will be C. This one. Okay, so another method yang awak boleh guna, saya tunjuk lagi satu cara. Method yang kedua, kita guna cara yang special case tu. So we have fx equal to x squared plus 2x, which gives you f prime x equal to 2x plus 2. Okay, like this. Alright, so daripada sini kita boleh rearrange balik kita punya soalan. So dia mesti integral and then bahagian atas is f prime. So we have 2x plus 2, sorry. And then denominator is macam pelik je. Okay, betul. So denominator is x squared plus 2x dx. Okay, so kalau tengok this one, dia mesti sama dengan yang ini. Sekejap saya padam. Okay, so ni x plus 1, dia mesti sama dengan kat sini. Okay, so kalau awak tengok, beza dia cuma yang dekat atas ini sahaja. So macam mana nak jadikan dia sama? You need to divide by 2. Okay, so kita akan letak 1/2 dekat bahagian depan. So we put 1 over 2 kat sini. Okay, so dah settle sama dengan soalan kita. Okay, so apa yang awak akan dapat daripada sini is straight away ln x squared plus 2x plus c. Don't forget your 1 over 2. Okay, sama je jawapan awak. Okay, that's it for number 3. Okay, let's move on to number 4. Okay, so number 4, by using the substitution u equal to 1 plus cos x. Okay, so dia dah mention awak kena guna substitution. So u equal to 1 plus cos x. So we get du dx is equal to negative sin x. Ya ampun, sorry guys. Okay, so you get negative sin x. Okay, so kalau tengok dekat sini, we have positive sin x and also dx. So saya nak tukarkan yang ini menjadi bentuk yang ini. Sorry, this one mesti sama dengan yang ini. Okay, so kita nak buat apa kat situ? So kita bawa negative to the left hand side and then we bring the dx to the right hand side. So you will get negative du is equal to sin x dx. Settle. Okay, so let's substitute into your question. You will get integral of 1 over u multiply with negative du. Okay, so boleh integrate terus. Negative is a constant, you put it in front. Okay, and then you will get ln u plus c. So again, you don't have to write the answer dekat sini. Terus je cari jawapan awak. So awak ada negative ln and then u. U is 1 plus cos x. So this is going to be your answer. Number 4B. Okay, settle soalan nombor 4. Alright, so jom pergi soalan nombor 5. Okay, so which of the following is the result of the integration of the following question? Okay, so dia bagi kita dalam bentuk exponential. So macam soalan yang melibatkan polynomial tadi, if you have your function of polynomial at the denominator, you bring it up. Okay, so that mudah untuk kita integrate. So from here, you will get 5 and then e to the power of 2x minus 2. So saya tukarkan saja kedudukan. This one, 2 minus 2x. So bila kita negatifkan dia, kita dapat 2x solat 2. Choose this one. Okay, so put the x over here. And then I can integrate this one. 5 is a constant, put it outside. Okay, and then you just copy back the exponential function, which is e power of 2x minus 2. Okay, and then you need to divide by the derivative of our power, which is 2, and then plus c. So what is your answer going to be? D. This is our answer, D. Okay, number 5D. Alright, settled. Okay, so nombor 6. By using the substitution, u equal to x square, find integral 3x, blah 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 blah. Okay, so daripada situ, kita dapat du dx equal to 2x. Okay, so ada yang suka guna cara jadikan dx as a subject. Okay, so that nanti dia substitute kat sini. So dia cancel out saja. Mana-mana yang boleh. Okay, so saya try buat cara tu so that you know how to do it differently with two methods. Okay, so untuk yang ini saya guna cara yang jadikan dx as a subject. Kalau awak dah biasa jadikan du as a subject, ikut kepada apa yang ada dekat sini, which is 3x dx. So keep on doing that. Okay, tapi yang ni saya saja nak tunjuk dx as a subject. Okay, so saya akan dapat dx is equal to du over 2x. Okay, so now let's substitute in our question. So saya akan dapat integral 3x. 3x dia stay sebab dia tak tukar jadi apa-apa. Okay, and then oh, sorry, saya ada tersilap sikit. So this is supposed to be x square. Yeah, sorry. Okay, betul. Alright, so this one dia akan stay sebab kita tak tukar dia jadi apa-apa. Okay, and then our e now have power of u, and then dx dah jadi du over 2x. So awak boleh cancel out this one and also this one. Okay, so we have a constant of 3 over 2. Put it in front. So now you are left with eu du. So boleh integrate terus, awak akan dapat eu tambah c. So substitute balik u awak. Okay, you don't have to write it down. So your answer will be E. Oh, is it A? Sorry guys. Oh, it's A. Betul. Is it A? Why do I get the different answer? Oh, betul lah. Okay, jawapan kita akan jadi A. Alright, so next question. So we are still in chapter 1 integration. Okay, so soalan yang ni pula. Given that, blah 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 blah. Okay, panjang nampak soalan ni. Okay, tapi sebenarnya dia simple, sangat senang. Okay, so soalan minta kita cari yang hujung ni. So you need to find this one. Okay, so kalau awak tengok betul-betul dekat situ, this one is equal to 4. Okay, sebab yang ni. Alright, and then this one on your right. Okay, so dia terbalik saja yang ini dengan yang ini. Which means you just have to put negative 2 over there. Okay, so daripada instead of 2, it is now negative 2. Sebab dia punya limit terbalik. Okay, so awak tolakkan saja, awak akan dapat jawapan 6. Your answer is D. Settle. Okay, so that's number 8. Okay, so which of the following represents the correct step required for solving the following question? Okay, so yang ini dia melibatkan partial fraction. Okay, so partial fraction. So jom kita buat partial fraction. So you have 3t plus 5 over t minus 3 t plus 4. Okay. Okay, lebih kurang. Alright, so kita akan pecahkan dia into 2 term. So the first one, a over t minus 3 and then plus with b over t plus 4. Settle. Okay, so from here, gunakan apa yang awak dah belajar dalam sem lepas, partial fraction. Okay, so you will get 3t plus 5 is equal to a times t plus 4 plus b times t minus 3. Okay, settle. Alright, so from here, kita akan substitute two value. Okay, so the first value is when t is equal to negative 4. Okay, so t is equal to negative 4. Apa yang awak akan dapat? So substitute 4 into here. 3 times 4 is 12. So you get 12 plus 5. Sorry, it's negative 4. So it's negative 12. So negative 12 plus 5 equal to, okay, so yang ini hilang. So you will get b, and then negative 4 minus 3 is negative 7. Okay, so yang belah kiri awak akan dapat negative 7. So yang belah kanan negative 7b, b is equal to 1. Okay, so settle. Alright, and then the second value is when t is equal to 3. Alright, so when t is equal to 3, you will get 3 times 3 over here is equal to 9. So you get 9 plus 5 is equal to, okay, so this one dah tak ada, cancel. So this is the only left for you to calculate. So you have a, and then t is 3, 3 plus 4 is 7. Okay, so you get 14 equal to 7a. A is equal to 2. Oopsie. Okay, so awak boleh tengok terus dekat jawapan awak sebenarnya. Okay, so A dia mesti 2. This must be 2. B must be 1. Okay, so 2 over t minus 3 plus 1 over t plus 4. This is your answer. C. Okay, let's continue. Alright, so number 9, using u equal to ln x and dv equal to x square. So kat sini soalan dah bagi kita clue, you need to use substitution, you need to use integration by parts. Okay, sebab dia bagi u and also dv. Okay, so from here, your u is ln x, which means that du dx is 1 over x. We want du as subject. You will get 1 over x dx. Okay, what about dv? So we have integral dv is equal to integral x squared. Okay, so we want to find v, so you integrate both sides. This is dx. Okay, so you will get x cubed over 3. Okay, so let's substitutekan dia dalam equation of by parts. So awak akan dapat uv. So equation kita supposed to be uv minus integral v du, which is equal to u adalah ln x. Okay, and then v is x cubed over 3. Okay, and then minus integral of v du. V is x cubed over 3. Okay, and then du is 1 over x dx. Okay, so we can simplify this one and this one, just left with 2. Okay, so jom kita settlekan on the first term, just stay as it is. So you have x cubed over 3 ln x, and then saya punya x dah dapat macam u dah. Okay, so and then minus, so here we have 1 over 3 as a constant. So you just put it 1 over 3 dekat depan. Okay, and then integrate kan. We need to integrate x squared. Okay, so integrate x squared, you will get x cubed over 3. And then don't forget to plus c. Okay, so cuba tengok dekat jawapan awak. Okay, so b memang kita cancel. B cancel sebab sini x square. So memang salah. Okay, so yang lain tu semua betul. Oh, sorry. This one pun salah sebab ln dia ada x cube. Salah. Okay, so lagi satu, and then we have 1 over 3. times 3, you get 1 over 9. So it must be negative 1 over 9. Sebab sini negative. So your answer is A. Saya tahu. Okay, jom habiskan lagi. Mana lagi soalan kita? Okay, so number 10. Find the area bounded by the curve. We have a cubic function. Okay, and so dia nak minta kita cari area. So the first thing that you need to do to find area or volume, okay, so awak mesti lukis dia punya graph. You need to sketch the graph first, baru awak tahu kawasan mana sebenarnya yang awak nak cari. Okay, so that you know which function needs to minus with which function. Okay, jangan terbalik function. Okay, so untuk this question, we have x cube. So cubic function yang ini, dia basic sahaja. Basic means that dia ada satu sahaja intersect. Okay, so kejap. Right, so supposedly your graph is like this if you have x cube only. Tapi sekarang awak ada x cube plus 1. So plus 1 maksudnya the graph shifted upward. 1. Okay, so this will be 1. Okay, so if you notice, you have a x-intercept over here. So mesti cari x-intercept dulu. Ni saya pindahkan ke atas. Okay, so you need to find the x-intercept first. So x-intercept means that your y is 0. So when y is equal to 0, okay, so substitute kat sini kosong, awak akan dapat kosong sama dengan x cube plus 1. So you have x cube equal to negative 1, which gives you x equal to negative 1. Okay, so this one over here is negative 1. Okay, so soalan minta kita cari dia punya area from negative 1 until 1. Okay, so from negative 1 kita dah tanda kat situ. And then positive 1 is somewhere here. So area yang kita nak cari sebenarnya adalah yang ini. Okay, kejap, kecil sangat. 2. Okay, so here. This is the area that we want to find. Okay, so jom, let's find the area. So area is equal to integral from negative 1 until 1. Okay, and then our function is x cubed plus 1 dx. Okay, so integrate, you will get x power of 4 over 4. And then you have plus 1. Oh, sorry, it's plus x from negative 1, 1. Okay, like this. Okay, so let's substitute. So first, you substitute 1 dulu. Okay, so awak akan dapat 1 over 4. And then plus 1. And then minus with the substitution of x equal to negative 1. So you will get 1 over 4 minus 1 over 4. Oopsie, it's not 1 over 4, it's just negative 1. Ya, betul. Okay, so daripada sini awak nampak this one hilang, this one hilang. So jawapan awak cumalah 1 tolak negatif 1 sama dengan 2. That's your answer C. Okay, alright, so let's continue. Okay, so number 11, just you need to find integration of trigonometric function. Okay, so kalau tengok dekat sini, your trigonometric function is a square function of sine. Okay, so sine square. Kalau kita jumpa sine square or cos square, let's say, so awak mesti guna satu formula, kita panggil double angle formula. Okay, so generally, initially, you have sine square x. This will give you 1 minus cos 2x over 2. Okay, tapi sekarang ni, you have right now is, let me change the color. So this one over here, awak ada 4x. Okay, tak nampak. Okay, so you have 4x over there. Alright, so this one, angle dekat sini, dia mesti 2 times your angle on the left. So you will get 2 times 4x is equal to 8x. Okay, so awak akan dapat apa kat sini sebenarnya is 1 minus 2 in bracket 1 minus cos 8x over oopsie 2 dx. Okay, so let's try to simplify this one first. So this 2 cancel out with 2. Okay, and then awak ada 1 tolak 1. So 1 hilang. Okay, so apa yang tinggal untuk awak hanyalah integral of positive. Okay, so kenapa positive? So this is negative and then you have negative over here. So you will get positive cos 8x dx, which will gives you will get sine 8x over 8 plus c. Your answer is D. Dadu. Okay, settle. Alright, so last question in chapter 1. Okay, it is about volume. Okay, so read the question carefully. They want you to find the volume. Okay, so which of the following is the correct integral to find the volume when the region between these two functions and this one is revolved 360 degree about the x-axis. Okay, so awak ada dua function, right? So macam mana kita nak cari dia? So first thing first, kita mesti lukis graf dulu. Okay, so graf ni senang je sebenarnya. Okay, so kita buat sama-sama. Sebab kat bawah ni this one. Okay, so first thing, first function that we have is x square plus 2. Okay, so kalau x square, tepat x square, graf awak macam ni. So, dia mesti touch at just one point, which is the origin. Okay, tapi dia ada x square plus 2. So, bila plus 2, dia mesti shift upward. Okay, so yang ini saya bawa dia ke atas sikit. Bawah, turun sikit. Okay, which means that this is going to be 2. Okay, and then another one, awak ada x plus 2. So, kalau x sahaja graf awak macam ni. If it is just x. Sekejap, saya perfectionist sikit. Saya genggam. Sabar. Okay. So, if it is just x, this is how your graph will be. Tapi dia ada x plus 2. So, it will go upward juga. Sama macam yang kuadratik tadi. So, this is your linear function punya graph. Okay, so kalau tengok dekat situ, sebenarnya ada satu kawasan yang akan tertutup, which is this area. Okay, saya harap nampak. Okay, so soalan minta kita cari sebenarnya volume daripada 0 sampai 1. So, we know that 0 is located at the origin. This is your origin. Okay, but you don't know where is 1 located at. So, it can be at this intersection point, or it can be before, or it can also be after the intersection point. Okay, so kalau after, it will give you banyak kerja lah. Sebab awak kena cari area yang dekat sini, also area yang dekat sini juga sebenarnya. Okay, so macam mana kita nak tahu which where our x equal to 1 located at? You need to find the intersection point. Okay, so intersection point. Alright, so intersection point. So kita equatekan dua-dua equation yang kita ada. So you have x square plus 2 is equal to x plus 2. Okay, so 2 and 2 cancel out. You have x square minus x is equal to 0. So kita factorize kan. Awak akan dapat x minus 1 equal to 0. Okay, so your x is equal to 0 and also 1. Okay, so maksudnya betul lah kita punya 1 tu terletak dekat C ni. This is 1. Okay, so awak tak perlu nak cari y punya koordinat, y punya value, sebab soalan tak minta kita cari point pun. Okay, so we just want to make sure where is x equal to 1 located at. Okay, so from here kita dah boleh cari dia punya volume. So volume is equal to, okay, so kalau tengok dekat sini, kita melibatkan dua graph. Okay, so bila melibatkan dua graph, macam mana kita nak cari dia punya volume, awak akan ambil function atas, and then minus dengan function yang di bawah. Okay, so function atas is the linear one, right? So you will have linear is x plus 2 square. Okay, and then you have to minus it with the lower function beneath yang duduk dekat bawah. Okay, so that is quadratic. So you have x square plus 2 square kat situ. Okay, and then the whole thing you need to put from 0 to 1 also pi. Okay, so let's settle this one. So we are going to expand our square. So you have x square plus 4x plus 4 minus x power of 4 plus 4x squared plus 4. Put the x at the end. Okay, so let's simplify this one. You have pi 0 up until 1. Okay, so kita ada yang paling besar is negative x power of 4. Okay, the highest degree of our polynomial is x power of 4. And then we have x squared. So this one and also this one. Okay, so x squared minus 4x squared, you get negative 3x squared. 3x squared over here. Okay, and then what else do you have? You have 4x plus 4x, and then the 4 just cancel out this one. Okay, so this is what you get. Alright, so soalan tak minta kita cari nilai terus. So you don't have to like integrate and then find the final answer in unit cube. Okay, so no need to do that. Soalan just minta kita find the correct integral. You need to find the correct integral. Okay, so meaning that ni awak ambil. This is going to be your answer. Okay, so kalau tengok dekat sini, dia tak ada jawapan. Okay, so ada tersilap sikit. So jawapan yang diberikan adalah B, which is incorrect. Okay, so this one sepatutnya negative, negative, positive. This is the correct answer. Okay, that's it for number 12, which is the end of chapter 1 integration. Alright, so let's move on to chapter 2. Okay, so chapter 2 ada 5 soalan. So chapter 2. Number 13. Find the particular solution of the differential equation. Okay, so particular solution means that you need to find until you get the value of C. Okay, so chapter 2 is about separable variable. It's about integrating factor. Okay, so kalau dekat sini, kita boleh nampak yang kita punya soalan ni, dia boleh separate the variable. Sebab y kat sini duduk sekali dengan x dekat sini. So awak boleh pindahkan y to the left hand side and then just let x be on your right hand side. This one bawa ke sana juga. Okay, so awak akan dapat, you will get 1 over y dy is equal to x minus 2 square dx. Okay, now let's integrate both sides. So you will get ln y is equal to x minus 2 power of 3. Okay, so now your power has become 3 plus 1, and then divide by the new power that you have, which is 3 plus c. Okay, so kita ada nilai yang soalan bagi. So we have x equal to 2, y equal to 1. Okay, so x equal to 2, y equal to 1. Alright, so when x is equal to 2, what do you get? So x is equal to 2, meaning that you have x minus, it's supposed to be 2 minus 2 power of 3 over 2. Okay, so sebenarnya tak perlu tulis pun, dia akan jimatkan masa awak. Okay, so now we know that y is equal to 1. Okay, so ln 1 will give you 0. Okay, so you will get 0 is equal to, okay, and then this one, when you substitute 2, you will get 0. Kat sini awak dapat kosong. So you get 0 plus c. So your c is actually equal to 0. Okay, so jawapan awak, ln y is equal to x minus 2 cube over 3. Okay, we just want y. Sebab kenapa kita nak y? Sebab soalan memang dah bagi dalam bentuk y sebagai subjek. Okay, so kalau awak biarkan jawapan macam ni, awak tak jumpa jawapan. Okay, so just imagine you want to eliminate this ln, so you put exponential to both side. Okay, so jawapan di belah kanan awak akan dapat e to the power of everything that you have on the right hand side. Okay, which will give you answer, apa jawapan kita? X minus 2 cubed 2 over 3. Sekejap, saya lupa jawapan kita. This one. Betul ke? Yes, betul. Sorry guys, careless mistake from me. This is power 3. Okay, that's it for number 13. Okay, let's continue. Okay, if you feel my explanation is a bit fast, you can always pause. Okay, cuba fahamkan, or you can always change the speed. Slowkan sikit ke? Kalau awak rasa macam slow, awak boleh cepatkan, vice versa. Okay, so let's continue. Number 14, by using separable variable. Okay, so awak separate the variable. Okay, so let's separate the variable. You have y minus e to the power of y. dy, oopsie, sorry, it's dy, bracket, which is equal to secant square 2x dx. Okay, so settled. We have separate the variables. So now let's integrate both sides. So on your left hand side, y, you will get y squared over 2, and then the exponential function will stay as it is, which is e to the power of y. Okay, and then on your right hand side, so secant square. Kalau kita ada tan, kita differentiatekan tan, kita akan dapat secant square. So bila secant square integrate, awak dapat tan lah, terbalik. So you get tan 2x. And don't forget to divide by the derivative of this one. Okay, which is equal to 2, and then plus c. Okay, so now you have a value of x and y. Okay, so when x is equal to 90 degree, y is equal to 0. Okay, so pay attention with this x equal to 90 degree. Okay, so when you try to calculate by using your calculator, you need to use the mode degree for your angle. Okay, so bukan radian, dia mesti dalam degree. Kalau radian, jawapan awak akan jadi lain lah. Okay, so need to make sure what type of angle the question give you. Okay, so in this case, it is in degree form. Okay, so bila kita substitute kan dalam jawapan kita, dalam soalan kita, so this one you substitute 0, you will get 0. This one substitute 0, you will get 1. Okay, sebab e to the power of 0, you will get 1. You have 0 minus 0. Sorry, not 0, 1. Okay, and then equal to this one. If you try to press your calculator, you are going to get 0 as well. Okay, so it's tan 180 will give you 0. So 0 over 2 is 0 plus c. C is equal to negative 1. Okay, so this is equal to negative 1. Alright, so kalau tengok dekat jawapan awak, so you have y square over 2 minus ey. This one dah betul, yang d ni. Okay, the only yang sama untuk yang ni. Okay, and then kita nak make sure, kita tengok belah kanan pula. So you have tan 2x over here, sini pun sama. And then your c is equal to negative 1, which is betul, jawapan awak D, number 14. Okay. So number 15. Alright, so number 15, solve the differential equation. Okay, so kalau tengok dekat soalan ini, you cannot separate the variable. Okay, so awak boleh separatekan variable. So maksud saya boleh tu is awak satukan semua. This one, kan ni, this one you have x over here. This one you also have x. Okay, let's say lah awak nak hilangkan x dekat sini. So you are going to divide everything with x. Divide everything with x. So let's see what we get. So you get dy dx plus 3 over xy is equal to, so let's simplify your right hand side, you will get 4x cubed minus 3. Okay, so kalau tengok dekat sini, this one ada variable x, tapi kat sini dia combine pula dengan y, and you cannot separate them any longer. Okay, so this is going to need you to use, apa tu nama dia tu? Simpi. Simpi. Okay, so integrating factor. Alright, so jom kita try buat simpi integrating factor punya method. So the first one is in standard form. It needs to be in standard form first. Okay, so standard form awak dah settle. Right, so ingat balik standard form macam mana. So standard form dia mesti dalam bentuk dy dx plus pxy equal to qx. Okay, so your px is this one. Alright, so let's move on to the second step, which is I is integrating factor. So macam mana kita nak cari integrating factor? It is Vx equal to exponential of integral px. So your px is 3 over x dx. Okay, so kita integrate this one. Awak akan dapat e to the power of ln. Sorry, you have 3. So 3 letak kat depan saja sebab dia constant. Okay, so now integrate 1 over x. So integrate 1 over x, you get ln x. Okay, so we can simplify this one. You can bring 3 up here. Okay, so you get e ln x power of 3. So e meet with ln, they will gone. Dia akan hilang. Okay, so you get x cube. This is your integrating factor. Okay, so settle bahagian I. Okay, what about the m? Sekejap, saya tukar kat sini. Sekejap, kedudukan dia. Okay, so the next step is m. So you need to multiply the integrating factor that you have with this one. Everything here. Okay, so this one darabkan dengan x cube. Okay, hilang pula tulisan dia. Alright, so kita akan darabkan dengan x cube. So kita akan dapat x cube dy dx plus. Okay, so this one darabkan dengan x cube. So awak akan tinggal apa? So this is cancelling out with this one, left with 2. Okay, so awak akan dapat dekat situ is 3x square y. Settle? Okay, and then on your right hand side, so you get x cube times 4x cube minus 3. Okay, so settle. Kita dah simplifykan pun yang belah kiri. Alright, so now let's move on to the equation of product rule. P. Okay, so equation of product rule dia akan jadi d dx multiply with y, okay, and then your integrating factor with it, which is x cube. Okay, and then the left hand side will stay as it is. So you have x cube 4x cube. Okay, so I think it's better if we expand this one first. Okay, so let's expand this one on the left, on your right hand side, sorry. You will get 4x power of 6. Why is it 4x cube? Sorry guys, this one is supposed to be nothing. This one pun tak ada. Okay, so you get 4x power of 4 minus 3 x cube. Okay, settle. Alright, so let's integrate. Put integral sign plus dx dekat belakang. Okay, let's integrate both sides. So we are going to get yx cube on our left hand side, and then on our right hand side kita akan dapat 4 over 5 x power of 5, and then minus 3 over 4 x power of 4 plus c. Settle. Okay, so soalan nak jadikan y as subject, so you need to divide everything with x cube. Sikit lagi, so bahagi semua dengan x cube. So kita akan dapat y sama dengan 4 over 5. Okay, so 5 tolak 3 dapat 2, x square, and then minus 3 over 4. Okay, so 4 tolak 3 dapat 1. And then just don't forget to plus c. Okay, so ini adalah apa yang awak dapat. Over x cube. Is it x cube? Okay, settle. So number 15, your answer is C. This one. Okay, settle. Number 15. Alright, so let's move to the number 16. Okay, so number 16, diminta kita find the integrating factor given the differential equation. Okay, so dia nak kita stop sampai kita dapat integrating factor sahaja. So you don't have to find the solution. You don't have to do the multiplication part. You don't have to integrate part. Okay, so let's just stop until we have found the integrating factor. Okay, so kita akan jadikan dia dalam bentuk standard form dulu. So you will get, so you need to divide everything with cos x. So you get dy dx minus y sin x cos x equal to 2. Okay, so your Vx, so ada nak minta kita integrating factor, Vx is equal to e to the power of integral sin x over cos x dx. Okay, but don't forget there's negative over here. So dia mesti ada negative ke atas tu. Okay, settle. Alright, so from here you can actually use two method, either the special case one. Okay, so awak ada integral f prime, integral of f prime x over fx. Okay, ataupun awak boleh guna lagi satu cara, which is substitution. So saya suka guna cara substitution, so I'm going to use that method to find our integrating factor. Okay, so kita akan let u equal to cos x. Saya akan ambil u yang ada dekat bawah tu. So my du dx is equal to negative sin x. Okay, so saya nak dapatkan negative sin x dx. So saya akan pindahkan dx to the right hand side. So I will get du equal to negative sin x dx, like that. Okay, so now let's substitute into our Vx. So awak akan dapat e to the power of, negative, not negative, it has now become 1 over u du. Just like that, integrate, awak akan dapat e ln u. Okay, so cancel out e with ln, you will get cos. Your answer is dadu. Okay, settle. Alright, so last question for chapter 2. Okay, it's application. So let's read the question carefully. It's quite long, okay, quite lengthy. Right, so let's read it carefully. So a pie baked at 200 degree Fahrenheit is removed from an oven and set aside in the kitchen with a constant temperature of 90 degree. Okay, the pie cooled off to 180 degree Fahrenheit after 10 minutes. Therefore, you need to find the value of K. This is your goal, value of K. Okay, given that, soalan dah bagi kita equation, this one. Okay, and then dia minta kita, dia cakap kat situ lagi, let T besar, T kecil kat dalam, be the temperature of pi at time T. Okay, so this is temperature of pi, this one. Okay, so and T naught is the kitchen's temperature. Okay, so kitchen's temperature dia adalah temperature yang constant. Dia ibarat room temperature. Okay, so maksudnya kitchen's temperature T naught is going to be equal to 90 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, so T naught is equal to 90 degree Fahrenheit. Settle. Okay, so soalan minta kita cari apa tadi? Value of K. Okay, so ada dua information yang soalan bagi kat kita. So the first one, dia kata mula-mula pi tu dibakar dengan suhu 200 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, and then it is removed from the oven. So that is actually T0. Okay, so at T equal to 0, T equal to 0, not T besar, it's T kecil, the time. T kecil equal to 0, T besar, the temperature is 200 degree. Okay, and then dia bagi lagi satu information, this one. Okay, so and this one, which means that at T kecil, small letter T is equal to 10 minutes, your big T temperature is equal to 180. Okay, so now let's substitute this information that we have into this one. Okay, but before we can substitute it into this one, you need to find the formula for T, big T. Okay, so mesti integrate both sides. Okay, so need to separate the variable first. Alright, so let's separate the variable. So I'm going to bring this one sebab dia ada T besar, and this one duduk kat belah kiri. Dia mesti stay satu tempat, and this small letter T, I put it on our right hand side. So I will get 1 over, sorry guys, T minus T naught dt is equal to negative K dt. Alright, so let's integrate. Okay, so yang belah kiri kita akan dapat ln T minus T naught is equal to negative KT plus C. Okay, so saya nak jadikan T besar sahaja sebagai subjek. So I will exponentialkan kedua-dua belah. So my left hand side is T minus T naught. My right hand side is E negative KT plus C. Okay, so kalau awak dah biasa, sebenarnya awak tak perlu pun nak tulis yang ini. So you can just jump into A, E negative KT. Okay, nak dalam soalan objektif, so awak tak perlu pun nak tulis satu-satu. Just straight away go to this one. Okay, so next T is equal to E negative KT plus T naught. Okay, settle. Alright, so we know that T naught is equal to 90 degree Fahrenheit. This one, change it into 90. Okay, so saya akan dapat dekat situ is T equal to A E negative KT plus 90 degree. Okay, so let's put this a bit to the left. Alright, so let's continue. Okay, so when T is equal to 0, our temperature T is equal to 200. Right, so let's substitute this value. Okay, so saya dapat 200 equal to A E negative K times 0. Okay, so this one dah jadi 1. So awak dapat nilai E awak sama dengan 200. Okay, settle. Alright, what about when T is equal to our second information, when T is equal to 10, big T is equal to 180 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, so kita masukkan pula this information that we have into this one. Okay, so what do you get over here is 180 is equal to, so we know that our A is 200. Okay, let's substitute the value of A, and then E negative K times T. Small t is, oh sorry guys, I forgot something. Okay, so we have this one at the back, it's 90 degree. Okay, so tambah 90. InsyaAllah, careless ni, careless. Okay, so 200 tolak 90, awak akan dapat 110. 110. Okay, so which means that this one over here, saya dapat 110. Okay, and then what do I get over there? 110 E power of negative K. So my small t is equal to 10. Alright, and then plus 90. Okay, so let's kira. Pindah. Awak akan dapat nilai K awak. Okay, so K is equal to, nombor 17 jawapan dia apa? B. Baboon. 0.02. Okay, your answer is baboon. This one. Okay, settle. Alright, so that's it for chapter 2. Let's go to chapter 3, the last chapter in our Pra UPS, in our UPS. Okay, so it's a numerical method. So awak ada Trapezoidal Rule, awak ada Newton-Raphson method. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so nombor 18. By using the Newton-Raphson method, an initial value 2. Okay, so you need to use Newton-Raphson method. Okay, and initial value 2. Initial value means that x0 is equal to 2. Okay, and then dia minta kita the first approximation of the equation. Okay, so apa maksud first approximation? First approximation means that awak hanya perlu buat iteration in the Newton-Raphson method for just one time. Okay, so awak ada x0, awak hanya perlu cari x1 sahaja. first approximation is x1 equal to apa? Itu saja yang awak perlu cari. Okay, so what are the important things that you need to have in Newton-Raphson method? Okay, so the first one is you need to have the initial value. Okay, this one, x0, right? And then secondly, awak mesti ada f prime dan juga fx awak. Okay, so this is your fx. Sebab dia dah sama dengan kosong, which means that this is your fx equal to x cubed minus 4x plus 2. Okay, and then we find the derivative. So you get 3x squared minus 4. Settle. Okay, so dia nak kita cari x1. So x1 is equal to x0 minus x cubed minus 4x plus 2. 3x squared minus 4. This is actually x0. This is x0. This is x0. Okay, sebab dia nak minta kita cari the first approximation sahaja. Okay, kebiasaannya kita akan tulis macam ni. This one, kejap saya padam. Ruang ni kecil pula. Padam. Okay, so kebiasaannya kita akan tulis xn plus 1. This will give you xn over here, xn over here, xn over here, xn over here. Okay, so you just need to substitute x0 punya value dekat dalam ni, dalam this one and also this one. Okay, you just press your calculator, you will get the answer D. This is your answer. Okay, so you should try it on your own. Okay, so soalan ni sebenarnya dia sangat straightforward and awak boleh jawab dia dalam masa less than a minute. Okay, less than 30 second pun saya rasa. Okay, if you are really master in this chapter. Alright, so number 19. Okay, so number 19, dia minta kita use trapezoidal rule to estimate the following integral, okay, from the data given below. Alright, so kalau dalam trapezoidal rule, apa yang penting untuk awak tahu is you need to know your h. Okay, so kalau kita ingat balik formula of trapezoidal rule, hujung sekali tu, dekat hujung sekali, nak cari dia. So contohlah dalam soalan ni, A sampai B of x. Okay, so formula dia adalah h over 2. And then you need to multiply with A plus 2B. Okay, so this value of A and also B, dia akan datang bila kita substitutekan nilai x into your function. Okay, so A and B is the value of y, which is this one. Okay, so h datang daripada mana? So h ni adalah jarak antara awak punya, kalau awak buat table, so dia ada jarak antara tu. Okay, so dalam ini, macam mana kita nak cari jarak tu? Sebenarnya, you don't have to like, biasanya kalau kita nak cari h, so kita akan buat macam ni kan? So h is equal to b minus a over, sorry, not over 2, it's over n. Okay, so awak buat macam ni. Tapi, dalam kes ini, soalan dah bagi dah pun. Awak sebenarnya dah boleh nampak terus apa dia punya h. Okay, so h you can find it from here. So, daripada 0 pergi ke 0.5, jarak dia adalah 0.25. Okay, 0.25 ni adalah awak punya h. That's it. That is your value of h. Settle. Okay, so what about the value of a? So, value of a, kalau kita ingat dalam kita punya table, kita akan ambil yang paling awal, value of y yang paling awal, and then value of y yang paling hujung. Okay, so kalau tengok dekat sini, yang paling awal is this one, paling hujung is this one. Okay, so awak tambahkan dua-dua tu, awak akan dapat nilai a, which is equal to 6. Okay, ni tambahkan. Saya nak buat. So this one, tambah. Dapatlah. Okay, what about the value of b? So let's use another color. So value of b akan datang daripada tengah-tengah ni. Okay, so tambahkan ke tiga-tiga, awak dapat b. Okay, so b awak adalah 8.7. So tambahkan, dapatlah 8.7. Alright, So just substitute into this formula. So awak akan dapatlah jawapan untuk this one. Okay, so jom kita try. So awak akan dapat integral 0 up until 1 fx is equal to h is 0.25 divide by 2, and then your e is 6 plus 2, b is equal to 8.7. Okay, so kalau tekan kalkulator dengan betul, jawapan awak adalah babun juga. This is your answer. Okay, you should get that one correct. Okay, that's it for number 19. Okay, sikit lagi. So number 20. If the equation sin x equal to x square is solved by using the iteration method. Okay, so dia cakap dekat situ iteration method. So actually iteration method refers to Newton-Raphson method. Okay, so dia benda yang sama, nama lain dia. Abang Newton punya method. Method. Okay, so dia cakap kat situ lagi, initial approximation of x0 equal to 1, already given the x0 for you. Okay, and then the value of x after 2 iterations. So dia cakap dekat sini 2 iterations. So maksudnya x1 equal to apa, x2 equal to apa. So awak nak cari yang x2 tu. This is what you are going to find. Okay, so before you can use Newton-Raphson method, awak mesti ada dua benda. The first one is f dulu, and then f prime. Actually, tiga benda. F prime, and also x0. Okay, so kita tak ada lagi f, tapi kita ada satu equation yang ni. So this one kita boleh guna. So kita akan rearrange this equation sampai kita dapat kosong dekat satu belah. Okay, mana-mana awak boleh buat. So it can be two function. So the first one either sin x minus x square equal to 0, or boleh juga gunakan dia x square minus sin x equal to 0. Dia akan still memberi awak jawapan yang sama nanti. Sama saja dua-dua ni. Okay, so saya nak guna yang first atas tadi. So I'm going to use this one. Okay, that will be my fx. So fx is equal to sin x minus x square. So my f prime is equal to cos x minus 2x. Settle. Okay, so let's just substitute into our formula. Let's use red color. Okay, so saya punya xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus. So fx dekat atas sin x minus x square over cos x minus 2x. InsyaAllah betul. Okay, so masuk je dalam kalkulator awak. Awak akan dapat x1 apa? So kalau tengok dekat sini, if you notice, soalan bagi kita dalam 2 decimal place only. So jalan kerja awak, you just need to keep it into 3 decimal place sahaja. Okay, ataupun awak tekan kalkulator tu, awak boleh je masukkan answer. Terus dapat. Okay je. Okay, so kalau ikutkan, x1 kita adalah 0.891. Right, and then substitute this value back. So awak akan dapat x2 equal to 0.88. This is our answer. Okay, so kalau ikutkan dekat sini, dia ada dua jawapan. Ni, 0.89 dengan 0.87 yang paling hampir. Tapi tak boleh nak pilih jugalah sebab dua-dua sama, paling hampir. So, it's okay. Just leave your answer to this one. Okay, there are no correct answer. But if you are getting either one of this, then nak dekat lah tu maksudnya. Betul lah jalan kerja awak. Okay, so last question. Finally. Alright, yes, last question. Okay, so number 21, use trapezoidal rule with 5 ordinates. Okay, 5 ordinates mean 5 garisan menegak yang ada dekat apa tu? Kita punya area under the curve. Okay, so bila dia ada 5 garisan menegak, okay, let's see. Saya lukis. Saya rasa awak faham je, tapi saya saja nak lukis bagi nampak lagi jelas. Okay, so kita let's say lah daripada kosong kan, kata sampai pi over 2. Okay, so kalau dia kata 5 ordinates, so maksudnya dia ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so bila kita ada 5 garisan macam tu, so berapa banyak je trapezium yang awak ada sebenarnya adalah 1, 2, 3, 4. You have only 4 trapezium. Okay, which means that your n is equal to 4. Okay, kalau soalan kata interval, kalau soalan kata sub-interval, let's say, so itu memang dibagi terus kiranya that is equal to your value of n. Okay, but this one dibagi kita ordinate. So kalau ordinate, dia mesti less than 1. Baru aku dapat nilai n awak. So this one give us n equal to 4 lah. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so trapezoidal rule. First awak mesti cari h. So h is equal to pi over 2 minus 0 divide by n. So n is 4. Okay, so awak akan dapat pi over 8. Settle. Okay, so awak boleh terus masukkan dalam kalkulator awak. Okay, so masukkan dalam kalkulator. So dia akan terus keluar nilai-nilai y awak, nilai fx awak setelah awak masukkan value of x awak. Okay, so saya tunjuk satu-satu. Okay, macam mana rupa dia. So saya tak nak buat table cantik-cantik sebab ini adalah soalan objektif. So we need to do it fast. Kita mesti pantas, tepat dan cepat, cermat juga. Okay, so first untuk x, dia akan start with 0 and then you plus pi over 4, you get pi over 8, you get pi over 8. Plus lagi with pi over 8, you get 2 over 8, which is 1 over 4. Pi over 4. Okay, so tambah lagi, awak akan dapat 3 pi over 8 and then tambah lagi dapat pi over 2. Settle. Okay, so these are the values of x yang awak dapat. Okay, so untuk nilai y kita, which is equal to sin x plus cos x. Kat sini. Okay, so bila tekan calculator, first value yang kita akan dapat, okay, substitute 0 into this one and also this one, awak akan dapat 1. Okay, and then second value is dia tak tally. 1.14. Mana jawapan saya? 14305. This one. Okay, and then the next value is 1.18921. And then you have 1.14305. And then you will have 1. Okay, so masukkan dalam formula trapezoidal rule. You need to know the value of A. Okay, so A akan jadi sama dengan 2. Okay, and then what about B? So B kita akan tambahkan ketiga-tiga ni. Okay, so B is equal to 3.47531. Okay, so this one cuba awak kira sendiri. Okay, so kira sendiri awak akan sepatutnya dapat jawapan 1.7575. Okay, so ini jawapan yang saya kira. This is what I got. But there are no answer. This one is the closest one. So our answer is A lah. Okay, so jawapan mungkin berbeza sedikit sebab depends on how many decimal place that we take. Okay, so kalau awak ambil 5 decimal place. Okay, so kenapa kita ambil 5 decimal place? Sebab soalan bagi kita dalam 4 decimal place. So everything is 4. So jalan kerja mesti dalam 5. Okay, so bila awak buat 5 decimal place, awak akan dapat ni sebagai jawapan awak. Kalau awak dapat this one, I think this one you will get if you do it 3 ke? No, 4. Only 4 decimal place dekat sini. So sini 4, awak akan dapat yang ni. Betul. Okay, so yeah, I think that's all for discussion of Pra Ups kita semalam. Okay, so soalan nombor 22 saya tak bincang sebab basically dia tanya pasal when should we stop when using iteration method. Okay, so the answer is A, when you have 2 consecutive value. Okay, so awak dapat 2 nilai yang sama secara berturut. Yes. Okay, so I think that is all for this discussion. Okay, if you have any question, you can always ask me. Okay, you can put a comment below down. Okay, so I will try to respond as fast as I can. Right? Or if let's say awak rasa this video helpful, you can always share it with your friend. Okay, we want to help all students in KML. Okay, so kalau awak rasa dia membantu, share je. Okay je, saya okay. Alright, and then kalau if let's say awak jumpa jawapan yang lain daripada yang saya jumpa, contohnya dalam soalan yang kita tak jumpa jawapan, which is this one, and then mana lagi? I think was it this one? Oh, this one. Okay, so ada beberapa soalan yang jawapan kita lain daripada jawapan yang diberikan. Right, so if you did get the answer, which I don't, please let me know. Saya nak tahu sangat macam mana. Okay, so yeah. If you think that this video is too fast, make it slow. If you think it is too slow, make it fast. Vice versa. Okay, so I think that is all. Bye-bye everyone. Jumpa lagi. See ya. Good luck UPS.